Everyone say ESG is just a model, it's just a thought process. But for me, ESG is a core part.
Absolutely.
Because when we build a hospital, you'll see now we called it open ICU. Means
Wow.
patients, when stay in a ICU, whenever they wake up, they can see the outside.
Right.
It's not a closed door ICU now.
Right. Right.
And every infrastructure is they are more looking for saving the energies, more open, more lightning hospital because light can come every places.
Hello and welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, a podcast brought to you by Directors Institute World Council of Directors. I'm your host Charu Mehra, and today we are diving deep into the world of healthcare strategy, operations, and leadership with someone who's truly been at the helm of it all. Joining me is Mr. Manas Majumder, a seasoned leader with nearly 2 decades of experience steering large scale hospital operations, business turnarounds, and healthcare innovations across India and Bangladesh. From P&L leadership to patient experience and transformation, he's done it all. Mr. Manas Majumdar, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Charu. It's a pleasure to join this discussion. With healthcare evolving rapidly, I look forward to share instinct from my experience, the driving operation excellence, and the practices patient-centric innovation across healthcare in India and Bangladesh. So let's dive in.
We are glad to have you here. Your journey from banking and finance to leading some of the most impactful healthcare institutions is fascinating. And I know our audience will gain a lot from hearing how you've navigated this space with such clarity and depth. So let's get right into it.
Thank you for the kind of introduction. While my journey begins in finance, uh, healthcare chose me, and what rewarding transformation it's been. Every decision, whether operational or patient care, has reinforced one truth. When you align finance statistics to the human impact, insti- institutional thrive. Everything is the sharing lesson that we'll discuss today.
So my first question to you today is, I just wanted you to talk about your journey in your own words. How did it all really begin for you, and how has your journey been like?
Uh, every begin is a simple question: how can system work better for people? My banking days, I taught number. In a healthcare, I understand people's stories.
Right.
So every shifting is a big challenge. In a finance to healthcare, uh, is a great lesson to me. That true. Leadership blended analysis and deep drive on it and effective and your dedication.
Right.
That's more important.
Right.
Every career have a twist for turmoils, and two turmoils is create a innovative ideas.
Ideas.
Reinforce of the true thing. Adaptability is nothing without purpose.
Right. Wow. Wow. And it's really refreshing to hear how sort of each phase of your life, of your journey, added something to the way you lead today. And thank you for sharing this with us.
Thank you, Jeru.
So, Mr. Majumdar, when we talk about leadership in healthcare, scale adds a whole layer of complexity. You've led operations for hospitals with over 400 plus beds. And that's not just numbers, that's people, their emotions, and outcomes. So I'd love to ask, when you're responsible for something that massive, what does scale really mean to you? And how do you make sure that even at that level, the focus on quality and patient care never gets diluted?
Oh, it's a perfect, Sharu. You escape my heart. That question is always close to my heart. Scale is about system and soul. Scale isn't just a number, and it's a multiplying trust.
Right.
There is obviously is a trust. So we standardize the process. When people are involved, process is more important,
More important.
and adaptation of culture. Because if you work in your country, the culture is different. If you work in a outside of country, their culture is different.
Different. Right.
So scale to me is a dedicated balancing between standardization and human connection. When leading large healthcare organization, we
Right.
need robust operational framework
Mm-hmm.
and consistency.
Mm-hmm.
But quality is our first priority because without quality, healthcare cannot grow.
Absolutely.
And all organization, wherever I work, we always driven by standardization because it is a recognized by maybe JCI, maybe NABH.
Right. Right.
Because it's created trust of the people.
Right.
And true test of skill come in maintaining quality while growing. Because when you are grow, you thought that quality is not required. Quality is
Right.
more in that time.
Absolutely.
Achieve more, you need to be more processed.
Processed.
Otherwise, you can't maintain the people trust.
Right. Right.
The healthcare people come to you to for their healing, and you need to maintain.
Absolutely. And I think this is such an industry where everything is so important, and that's why I guess quality comes at the utmost important here, because people's lives are at stake, their emotions are at stake, and your perspective is so honest, Mr. Majumdar, and it really brings out how leadership at scale isn't just about managing more, it's about caring more with structure and clarity. So
Uh,
that's
uh,
really
I
wonderful.
just,
I
I
mean,
just add one more thing.
yes,
Whenever enter any hospital, first we see that that hospital is clean or not.
absolutely, absolutely.
It's a big hospital. It is a big scale for cleaning also.
Right, right,
The healthcare infection is the key concept.
right, right, right. And this is such an important job that you're doing. I mean, it really plays a very important role in people's life as well. So, while we are on the subject of scale and impact, Mr. Majumdar, I can't help but think of the time where you brought in telemedicine and built third party partnerships. Bold moves in a space that's often resistant to change. What was it like pushing that kind of innovation in a traditional healthcare setup? And what kind of roadblocks did you have to navigate to make it work?
If anything you implemented new, definitely you will face some challenge.
Absolutely.
Uh, we faced 3, 4 years back COVID tremendously. We don't know how to manage. People are
Manage.
not coming to the hospital, and everyone is scared.
Right.
And initial time, we faced a huge challenge to register to everyone.
Right.
So then we thought we need to do something. We need to do something new. Then we started telemedicine concept.
Mm-hmm.
Then we started tele ICU concept because
Tele
in that,
ICU. Wow.
so we provide all the instrument to the house, and we
Wow.
monitor from home itself. And that time we installed a remote ICU also, because in that time huge ICU pressure is there across
Dot.
group.
Right, right.
And convincing to the other partners also is a big challenge,
Right,
because they are practiced on a decade to touching the patient, and they are not equipped in a modern technology also. So it's it's a different challenge.
right,
But uh, when people understand what technology can do for human,
right.
then it's a magic moment, I can say.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's
Wow.
a different blend for healthcare, and it's create a new era and save a lot of people.
Right, right.
I'm excited when I discuss this particular model to the people. Uh, People say it's a wonder. That's
Right.
only one word we can say is a wow, and that way in other countries.
So, Mr. Majumdar, innovation always sounds exciting on paper, but the real courage is getting people to believe in it, especially in environments built on routine and trust. And you managed to do that so successfully. So, congratulations to you on that success.
Thank you.
Hearing how you led innovation in such a traditional space, Mr. Majumdar, makes me think about the larger canvas you operated on. Because your journey isn't just multi domain, it's multicultural. So, how do you shape strategy when you're working in markets that are not only heavily regulated, but also so different in mindset, expectations, and culture, while still keeping pace with the global healthcare trends?
Navigating devices healthcare market required a dedicated person, and also required a balance between the global best practice and local reliability is more important. My approach, I told always people, they will do local.
Wow, such a nice way to put it. Local, globally local.
Yes, globally local. Maintaining international standard of care, and adapting delivery to the cultural context.
Right.
So, in other country, when you work there, you need to be very much adapt their culture, their
Absolutely.
understanding, and
Absolutely.
their need,
Right.
what they want. But every patient want they should be fit and fine.
That is the
But
top priority.
yes, that is the goal to everyone.
Right.
It's in the management side also, as well as all the professional also.
Right. Right.
But uh, adopting the advancement, uh, sometimes it is a barrier, because we don't want to change something.
Right.
We are sometimes we thought we are doing the best things. So, but change is inevitable anywhere across the world.
Absolutely.
If
Absolutely.
you are there in anywhere in the world, changes is inevitable. So, but I also learned so many things when I walk across the countries.
Right.
Uh, as the no one talk about the right of a patient. No one talk about the duties. No one talk about the responsibilities.
Right.
That governance need to build everywhere. This most important things.
Right.
And if it is built with a adaptation with a culture,
Mm-hmm.
I practically seen that growth happen Means I can told the percentage, but you make the things are double.
Of course, of course. I mean, there is growth, there is improvement if all those things are taken care of, right?
And it's every place, because healthcare is not particular in a hospital. Healthcare is in
Right,
so many things.
right,
And mostly is we are working to build a trust. We are working for care to the people. We are there to healing the community.
right.
So that's a simple motto. I mean, I think it's the most of the healthcare entrepreneur and healthcare professional. They look in that way only.
Right, right.
It's, I don't feel it's a deviated anyone.
Agreed, agreed. Wow, wow. That is such a thoughtful take, sir. And it really shows how leadership isn't just about strategy on paper, but as you said, about reading people, systems, and context with real awareness and working towards them. So that's really wonderful. So, Mr. Majumdar, with everything you've built so far across operations, strategy, and impact, I can't help but wonder what's next for you? What does the road ahead look like for you? And, do you see yourself stepping into more boardroom level roles where your experience can shape decisions at the highest level?
Absolutely. Means you, Charu, you told my word. So, uh, so as a senior leadership, we are working boardroom. We are attached because we present the BRM. We are always in a board. In front of a board, we need to present all the details what is going
Right,
on in the organization. But the position is that you need to shift your chair. That's definitely everyone will look. So
wow,
that's the things, and definitely in that it's inspired me to know the more governance. What is the actual things?
thanks.
Uh, Before that, I thought that when we run the as a leader, we know most of the things. But definitely, when I start studies, uh, I understand it's a different world uh,
Altogether.
altogether, mm, and ESG we do regularly, but now I understand because that is the compliance. ESG is a compliance and
Right,
is a
right,
mandatory things in a. I believe every organization in our organization is a mandatory things, and it started long back. Uh,
right,
all the government and all the governing bodies they are focusing strongly,
right.
and definitely entering the boardroom. Is it? I think strategy is a different part that we do always, but organizing the stakeholder interests and make the boardroom in a different way to understand what organization want to do and how
Right,
organization will deliver.
right, right, right,
And also the it will help me a lot because is understand how uh, in a sector is globalized and secure the every penny of the shareholders is
right.
also
Also
more
important.
important.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I with the kind of career you've had so far, I think boardroom is the definitive next step for you, sir. And I'm sure that you will, be able to have a great impact there with the kind of experience and the intuition that you have, the intention that you carry. So I wish you all the best for that, sir. And I hope that you're able to successfully move on to the next chapter of your career.
Thank you, Charu.
Yeah, so we were talking about ESG. You just mentioned ESG in the previous answer, and given your deep involvement in healthcare leadership across multiple regions, I just wanted to know, how do you view growing emphasis of ESG today, especially in a sector like healthcare, where environmental responsibility, social impact, and governance practices are becoming more than just checkbox? How do you see ESG shaping the way organizations operate and lead in the years to come?
Everyone said ESG is just a model, it's just a thought process. But for me, ESG is a core part.
Absolutely.
Because when we built a hospital, you'll see now we called it open ICU. Means
Wow.
patients, when staying in a ICU, whenever they wake up, they can see the outside.
Right.
It's not a closed door ICU now.
Right. Right.
And every infrastructure is, they are more looking for saving the energies, more open, more lightning hospital because light can come every places.
Hmm.
And I started in my hospital also. It's called a green OT.
Wow.
So we are not use so many things in our OT,
Hmm.
and everywhere is also impact in your society also and your
Absolutely.
governance also, because
Absolutely.
without your environment you need to protect your environment, you
Right.
need to give a shelter your environment, and
Right.
it's not just a knowledge, it's a implementation, it's more important.
Right. Right.
So ESG governance is a core in healthcare. Means if you visit any kind of hospital, you will find that daytime mostly they are not switch on the lights.
Right. And I see this very prominently in hospitals that, things are taken care of in a very, I would say, environmental friendly way, because there are so many hazards related to, as small thing as a hospital waste. So I have noticed that the thing that you're saying, that lights are not on during the day hours, and the products that are used are environmental friendly. That is very small thing, but in a larger scale it has a large impact.
Yes, and a solar system they use everyone. Every hospital
Right.
will find a solar system.
Right.
In fact, if you visit all the hospital, you will find a pond over there.
Yes.
That is
Yes.
also a reason,
Right.
because when people come to hospital, they spend 6 to 8 hours, or sometimes they spend 2 to 3 days. So something you require for a close to the nature. Nature is
Nature.
the best healer.
Right. Right.
Is your mental health or your physical health? Because
Right.
when you come to hospital, you need a more mental health support. And
Right.
everyone same. That's why every hospital focus this very strictly, and it's also a governance governed by all the rules. Means whatever the accreditations are there in a healthcare, all follow that same models.
Same model. Right. Right.
So ESG is our vein, I can say, in healthcare.
Absolutely, absolutely. It is not a checkbox, it is not a roadblock. It should be a pillar of I should say it should be a pillar in the organizations. And what you just laid really brings out how ESG isn't just a corporate agenda, but something that touches life every day in healthcare. So that's wonderfully said, sir.
Thank you. And I can add more thing also. Is
Absolutely, please go ahead.
ESG is a more important part. It can help you to improve your PNL also. If you, because every things have some purpose,
Right, right,
and every purpose can add some value if you do properly.
right,
So your dedication, your thought process, your calculation, your implementation is more
Hmm.
important.
Absolutely.
If you implement in a right way, definitely it will reflect in your paper,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
and also it's reflected in your boardroom.
Right. Rightly said. Rightly said. So, Mr. Majumdar, before we wrap up, I'd love to hear your thoughts on your journey with Directors Institute. With the kind of experience you bring to the table, I'm curious to know what stood out to you about this program and how has it added value to where you are in your career today?
For me, who spend a long time in a different sector and different experience, different skill set,
Right.
different environment, and see the people born, see the people die.
Die.
But every born have some purpose, every
Right.
die have some printout.
Right.
So in this learning, I learned the structural framework is more important, and nurture more understanding. Uh, throughout our journey, we understand people, we understand paper,
Mhm.
and now we'll understand the governance, how to
Right.
govern.
Right.
But if you wrap up or if you conclude everything, the leadership, why boardroom leadership is required,
Requirement.
why boardroom vision can percolate throughout the employees,
Mm-hmm.
and how it's delivered in a positive way
Right.
and execute with a patient safety to patient wellness to patient care, and starting journey, how you empathize your people to more and more to come to the people,
Right. Right.
and how you become a support to others
Mhm.
is also important things that
Important.
I learned here, and it's a good things. Not only one country board structure, so many countries board structure
Mhm.
gone through, and we understand the structural, behavioral, economical, and psychological process of entire team members. Is
Right.
important.
It's important. Wow, that's so great to hear, sir. And it's always powerful when someone with your depth of experience find real alignment in a program. And I hope that whatever you are looking out for achieving through this curriculum, through this program, you are able to do that. And I wish you all the best for that, sir.
Thank you. I just share one thing, Charu.
Yes, sir.
Leadership to me is about having a system better than found them,
Wow.
whether in a healthcare sector or a boardroom. Uh, is all are same. But again, I'm telling you, thank you is a grateful dialogue. What we did in past time, definitely we'll look
Wow.
again.
That has been a pleasure having you on FaceTime with Leaders, sir. And your journey across sectors, your clarity of thought, and your ability to connect strategy with purpose has left us with a lot to reflect on. Thank you for taking the time to share it with us with such honesty.
Thank you so much.
And to our audience, thank you for tuning in. We hope today's conversation with Mr. Majumdar offered you fresh insights into healthcare leadership, strategy, and power of lifelong learning. Stay with us for more voices that are shaping the future right here on FaceTime with Leaders by Directors Institute. Until next time, take care and keep leading with intention. Thank you.